How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. Today, we're back out here at the 6x6, the old army truck that we're trying to get started. We got a really cool video planned out for you guys today. I've actually got some help I'm going to introduce you to here in a second. It's a really cool surprise for you guys. But I want you to watch to the end because we actually explain the process through this. At the end of this video, we're going to go through and we're going to explain to you what we've done, how we've done it, and some of the things that we've looked for. You know, you got to watch to the end to see if this thing cranks or not, right? All right, let's get started. Now, you guys know that I usually have a dedicated crew. I've got a Hamiltonville Farm master mechanic with me, and then my father-in-law comes with me a lot. Their schedules didn't allow for them to come today, so I was scraping really the bottom of the barrel. Come on, man. And I got this guy with me, huh? How about that? This is Tony. A lot of you guys know Tony from other videos and stuff. We've done some Will It Start videos together.
El Volvo,
the dozer, the backhoe. So if you haven't seen those videos, go check out your dozer videos on fire, dude.
Kill it.
So go check out Tony at Tony's Tractor Adventure. I'll put a link to his card up here, and you go check out his channel, subscribe to him, watch the cool stuff that he does over there. And he does a lot of tractor work.
A lot of tractor stuff.
A lot of tractors, and I do a lot of tractor stuff. So I need you guys to go watch those videos too. But you're not here to watch tractor videos. You're here to talk about that 6x6. So let's go look at it right quick, and let's tell you what the plan is for today. So here's the 6x6. You've seen it in the other video. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's a really cool video. We think we've identified the problem with being the fuel filters, and the system needs to be bled. So here's the inside of it. You guys grunt when y'all get into stuff like that the older you get? Anyway, so this is the inside. I did say that was the brake lever. I was thinking like a tractor trailer, but that's your turn signals, but so my bad. I also called it a deuce and a half a lot, and it's at 5 tons, so I appreciate you guys leaving the comments on that. We're actually going to get some stuff. I'm going to show you the parts I brought with me, and then we're going to get started working on it because we're trying to beat the heat. All right, we got oil filters, fuel filters. So we think we've got the filters we need, and we got those filters from Eric's Military and Industrial Surplus. They're out of California. I'll put his website below and his phone number. You guys need anything for Humvees, deuce and halves, 5 tons, any type of military or industrial type supply. He was gracious enough to give us these filters for the job. So really, Eric, thanks a lot if you're watching this video. We really appreciate that. And for you guys out there that have projects for Humvees and stuff like that, go see Eric's website, go check it out, and order your parts from him. Hey, Tony.
Hey.
You want to see what we brought?
Yeah, hang on.
All right. I'll get it unloaded here. We've got, this looks like maybe it's the water fuel separator filter-ish. These are the fuel filters here. And then I think these are the oil filters here. Got 2 of those bad boys. Tommy usually brings the batteries with him. Well, he didn't make it today. I had to stop and buy. Look, you guys would be they'd be so proud of me, man. You know, I bought brand new batteries, right?
I do not believe the whining that I have heard.
What?
Where's Tommy and his batteries?
Yeah, where's Tommy and his batteries? Well, anyway, so we got 2 new batteries here, so we're going to get those hooked up. Pretty easy just to put them on over there, and we're going to get this thing cranked up, man.
We got this, man.
I think we got it, dude. I think we got it. New batteries going on. Got the old ones we can take off. Don't forget, guys, don't leave this out in the sun or you will burn your hand. All right, we got the 1 battery going in. I hope we got enough
Internals.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh man, I hope so.
Go here. And then this will be your positive. So we'll go from here to here, and we'll jump across here.
There you go. Sounds good.
That'll give us 24 volts. Picking this up as we go.
I literally set 2 battery terminals on my shelf this morning, walked off and forgot them. Might resort to using vice grips to hold them onto the... What's that?
We're going to scavenger hunt.
Yeah, we're scavenging hunting over here. But
if we're going to do it in a place, this is the best place in the junkyard.
Think we could find one around here. So you guys recognize that over there? That's where they crushed that old Oliver. Man, did I catch it on that video.
It wasn't even yours.
Man, it wasn't even mine. But the cool thing about it is I'm actually trying to do some Oliver trying to pay my respects to the Oliver by that special project I'm doing. If you haven't seen that 1954 Oliver that we got on the channel, go check that video out. It's gonna be awesome. Or the video is already awesome, but the project is gonna be awesome is what I'm saying. We think we got a temporary solution here.
You got your crescent wrench with you?
Of course I do. What are you talking about? What kind of question is that?
Tighten this up here.
My DeWalt crescent wrench, not sponsored. I get a kick out of saying the nomenclature or the name brand for all these tools, and you know, oh, it must be nice to get. Man, it ain't sponsored.
My favorite thing is when I tap on these batteries like this, just tap these terminals down, I get so many people go, you know, you're not supposed to tap on the battery. And I'm sitting there thinking, you realize what this battery goes through in a day, bouncing up and down the road.
Got this one put on. Now we're working on this side.
We're making do with what we got.
I'd say.
I found this on a Plymouth Neon over here.
Who'd have thunk a Plymouth Neon would have been our saving grace?
This right here makes your knives really sharp.
Yeah.
Digging that aluminum and that lead like this.
What is it? Magnesium? What is that?
Yeah, it's lead.
Lead.
Little lead. Gets you some lead poison and it sharpens your knife.
Yeah. Well, it's a proven technique to keep your knife sharp.
We'll guarantee you.
Yeah.
Let's tighten that up just a little bit. I just hit my thumb.
Well, you're not really a real mechanic until you hit your thumb.
I would say if you get done with the job and you're not bleeding, you didn't do it right.
All right, let's turn this switch on and see if we got juice.
I'm bleeding.
Are you bleeding?
Bleeding.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, I hear the pump.
The neutral?
Oh, I'm sure.
Famous last word.
Yeah, I mean, what's it gonna do?
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
If a bump over. Oh,
Yeah.
feels good. We're running it.
Cooking with gas, is that what they say? Now that we got the batteries put in, now we're actually going to get started on the work. If I remember correctly, there was a wasp's nest right there. So let's see if they come back and... No, they didn't. All right. Here's the power plant. So we're going to change these filters, those two filters down there, and then the filter underneath the wheel well here behind the front tire. I'll show you that here in a second. Need a little penetrating oil in there.
Yeah,
Liquid wrench.
One liquid wrench for sure.
I think for better access, what we'll do is we'll take these two nuts off right here and that bolt off right there, and then we can access it a little better. We'll try that out and see. All right, let's spray some.
Put some slickum on it.
Not hit myself here in the face. Love this liquid wrench stuff. I love to see you use that crescent wrench, man.
Trying to make you happy, man.
I know you are. I love it, dude. It's awesome. All right, what we're going to do now that we've got kind of access to the engine compartment here, we're going to unscrew this, change the filter in that now, and then once we'll try to get the fuel pump to get fuel up to this area here, because if you remember last time, we do get fuel up to here because it was shooting out of this outlet in our last video. So we're going to change this filter right quick. You got your tetanus shot? Yeah, there's some sharp edges now. I ain't kidding you. Have you ever done this, Tony?
I have done this before. I started my military career as a truck mechanic.
Oh, did you?
And I remember old Sarge saying, don't use crescent wrench.
Yeah, well, the Army had lots of money for tools. All right, that's some fuel.
Some oily stuff, what it is.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's multi-fuel, so we're...
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell what's in this thing.
Some French fry grease?
Yeah, for French fry grease for sure. We used to change the oil in our trucks, and instead of having to get rid of all the waste oil, we just poured over in the fuel tank and just burn it with the diesel.
Yeah, that's right.
You see old Deuce and a half going down the road in Germany, just blowing blue smoke out.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody thinks something wrong with it. No, we just getting rid of waste oil. All right, there you go. There's a little spring. All right, there's a little filter we got there.
All right, let me get the filter. Yeah. So here's the, it's a Papa Foxtrot 906 is the filter number from Baldwin Filters here. Again, courtesy of Eric's.
I don't think that's what we got,
I don't think that's the right one either, but maybe I got one over here. Yeah.
I think this has been changed out.
Yeah, maybe, huh?
So this used to be the water separator, and the water separator used to be a little short container.
Oh, yeah.
So I think somebody's put a regular fuel filter down here as well. All right, no, they don't even have the metal rings down in here.
Okay.
The original filter is got little metal rings, and that's the water separator. So somebody's just taking out and putting another filter, and they're just letting the water drain.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
Here.
Sure.
This filter's not bad.
Okay.
So we're not going to waste those good filters. We'll put them up there.
Okay.
All right, so put this back together up here. And what we'll do is just tighten it a couple turns, just so it'll hold itself up.
And then we're going to turn it over?
Yeah, we're going to turn the ignition on. You want to stay here?
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay, you just tell me what's going on.
All right, ready?
Yep, I'm going to turn the battery on and see if that thing's pumping fuel.
Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Get anything?
Not yet. Nothing. Nothing yet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Cut it off. All right, we're in good shape.
Yep.
That's a good sign, right, Tony?
Right, we got fuel to this point, so now we just work our way up. Next thing we'll do is tighten this up here. And y'all see me using this ratchet.
I am proud of you.
You
started with the
I did start with Chris,
yeah.
and I was like, Hank, I ain't doing this.
Yeah. No, that's right. We're thinking about time now because it's already 90 degrees.
You know, when you're in Florida, you don't rate the day by the time. You rate it by what time is it? It's 94. and then later on, what time is it? It's 102.
Yeah. No kidding, dude. All right, once you get to this point, you run that thing up. You're actually going to fill that canister up with fuel, and then you're going to tighten it down. Cut off the fuel supply, and then tighten up the canister. All right, it's going into the canister.
Let me know when it's full.
All right, it might take a minute, but it's still going. All right, you good? We discovered something. So here's your fuel outline. Goes up here and crosses the frame here and goes down. And then, let's see if I can get y'all in this thing. Tony, you got that flashlight?
Right here, Bob.
If you look, there's a line. See, it looks like a U. Yeah, he's got his light on it there. There's a spring on a cable, and then the line from the fuel filter that we just took off, the water fuel separator, goes into the bottom of the injector pump, so it bypasses those two fuel filters up there all together. Let me see if I can put a screwdriver on that. See the tip of my screwdriver? That's where the fuel line goes into the injection pump. It comes straight off of that water fuel separator, so it bypasses those two fuel filters all together.
Yeah, those times have changed, and somebody didn't have enough parts, and they just made work with what they had.
Yeah. So now we're just going to try to bleed the system.
All right, so it's only been like 30 years since I've worked on one of these, so we're having to fuddle our way through it. What we've done is the filter at the bottom, we bled it out, put a new filter in it. Now we're up here at the top, and it's got two. See if I can get you in here. See me? This is the two top filters. We thought these were bypassed, but after re-examining it, I'll say I made a mistake.
No, man, that was mine.
All right, so now we see that fuel shooting out of there. So that was the first one. And we're going to do this other one, but it's got a big dirt dauber nest on top of it. Oh yeah, it's bubbling the air out. I hope you can see that. What we're doing is we're filling up that fuel filter, and it's probably got air in all of it. So when it quits bubbling and fuel shoots out of there, then we're good. Get a little something going on here. We just run out of fuel, ain't sure. Yep. You hear the little pump change, and now it's starting to drip fuel out of it. There it goes. Get a little bit more, a little bit more. It's pushing past that little dirt dauber nest.
Yeah, that's good.
If we was real mechanics, we would take a little screwdriver and knock that out.
Hold on, get the dirt dauber removal tool.
The dirt dauber removal tool. We got it turned off right now because I don't want to bust that dirt dauber nest out and it be a water fountain of fuel shooting out. All right, here we go. We'll turn it on. Let me see if I can get that cannon plug out of the way so y'all can see. Here it goes. Ooh, look at there. Almost got my face. All that air coming out of it. Alright, so we're going to close that off. So we know we got fuel up to this point. We're going to try to crank this thing up. We got fuel bled all the way up to the injector pump. It's got a line off back here. If it cranks up, it's going to shoot fuel every which way, but we'll turn it off real fast. Alright. You got it?
Yeah, I get to do the fun part.
This guy inside the cab of the Wasp.
Yeah. Alright. Ready?
Give me all your throttle.
Alright, ready?
No, wait. Let off your throttle. Push it. Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Now hold. Now pull the kill switch. Stop. Alright, pull all the way out.
Yeah.
Alright, push it all the way back in. Alright, so that's returning back in. A lot of times that little valve will stick.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, so go ahead and hit it again. I like that shear cam, man.
Yeah, I do too, man. It's really simple.
I gotta get me one because when I try to pour fuel in the back of my tractor, I have to like pick that dude up and try to set it on top.
Yeah, it really is simple, to be honest with you. Pretty simple. You just pull the trigger. But if you wanted to buy one off my Amazon link, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna try this again.
Yep. Let's turn that pump back on. Let it.
I mean, I probably put 3 gallons in it, and then from the last time, I thought I had put 5 gallons in it, but I guess not.
I do remember the first video you said that. I mean, you showed a picture in the tank and it was bone dry.
Oh, it's bone dry.
So it takes at least 5 or 10 gallons for that pickup.
Yeah, I would say there's at least 10 gallons in it now. If not, we've got access to 5 more gallons or so. Well, technically, we got access to as much as the store will sell us.
That's right. All right, I'm re-bleeding all these. You hear the air pump?
I heard it, yeah. I hope that came up on camera.
You can see all the air bubbles popping out. Just when you see it shoot up like that at the top, it's getting them air bubbles out. We almost got all the air bubbles out.
At least to that point.
Yeah, at least to this point. But the further we can get the air pumped out, the better it's going to be. The more likely it's going to crank up.
What are you thinking?
We're getting a little oil pressure up here to this oil cooler here. So we got oil pressure. Just floor it. I don't know what that. Still getting air bubbles out of that. The back one is
solid, ain't it?
Solid, but the front one's still getting air bubbles out of it. I don't know why.
What we're going to try to do now is we're going to crack open these lines, the injector lines on each cylinder, and just try our best to get all the air out of the system up here. We're actually thinking the injector pump is bad because some telltale signs of what we've been talking about while the camera wasn't rolling. But essentially, we're going to try to, just to eliminate the fact that there's air in the system, we're going to try to bleed it through each cylinder here.
So we're gonna crack each one of them open. Just leave them both all open at the same time, and then we'll start it up, or try to start it up, and see if we can bleed any extra air out. If that don't get it, then we're pretty much sure that the injector pump's bad, because we got fuel all the way coming back to the return line on the other side.
All right, this time Tony's going to try to turn it over a little bit.
I think I can push the gas pedal better.
I wouldn't hold my mouth right, was I?
All right.
All right, here we go. We're going to be looking at these injector lines. Start hearing that drag on that battery. All right. So we're going to try one more thing, evidently. What you got?
Let's crack the line on the return line on top of the injector.
All right.
We will crack this return line and see if we get anything. I think you can take that all the way out.
All right, let's take it all the way out.
I think it's just a compression.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Little wedding band in there. Kind of dusty on it. Not looking promising. All right, let me turn it over. Let's see if anything comes out. Look right into that, okay? Friends like me.
He's got jokes.
You ready?
Yep. Nothing.
I believe we got a bad injection pump.
I want to show you one more thing right quick. So this is the return line. This is part of the story I'm about to tell y'all here in a sec. So let's watch this. Turn it. Hit that switch, Tony. See the return line? See that fuel? All right, you good? Now let me tell y'all something. Will it start? Not today, but let me tell you why, because it's important. All right. So correct me if I'm wrong, Tony, but it's basically we've closed the loop, so to speak. So
sure.
What do you think?
All right, we've pressurized we got the fuel up from the fuel pump back here. It's an electric pump. We put it up to the injector pump through the water separator, water separator and filter. We pressurized that. We've got good flow there. We put it all the way into the injector pump. And the way this system works is it comes through the injector pump and then it has 2 more filters on the return line going back.
Right.
So we've pumped out we've let it run and run all the air out. You see it squirting up the air. You see the video on that. And then we come back here to the back to the return line, and we've opened it up, and the return line's got fuel.
Right,
so we know there's fuel
earlier.
going all the way through the system.
Right.
At this point, we got to think maybe the fuel injector pump is bad.
Yeah, I would think so too, because we're not getting fuel out of the injector lines. So we got fuel coming out of all the bleeder valves and all the petcocks and all that stuff that's in the system, with the exception of the actual fuel injector lines that go into the cylinders. So at that point you think, well, what delivers fuel into the injection lines to go into the cylinders? Well, it's the fuel injection pump.
Right.
And so if that ain't working, then that's bad, and we obviously don't have a fuel injection pump. If I get a fuel injection pump, I may or I don't know. That's
Hey, I'm game. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in like September,
October,
November.
Yeah. It's hot out here.
Yeah.
So if I get an injection pump, we'll do it in the fall. So you'll look forward to that video. But I'll keep you updated on that, or I'll talk to the owner of the actual truck itself, and see if he can get one. Or
I got a quick question for your viewers. I'm a little bit more. I use a little bit more modern truck than I'm used to. This having the fuel filter on before the injector pump, and then having fuel filters on the return lines going back, that's kind of odd to me. And most all modern trucks will have a fuel filter before the injector pump.
That's right. Yeah.
And then it just returns back.
That's right. Yeah.
I never have.
Yeah.
I used to work on these years ago, but that's something I was young and dumb. Now I'm just dumb.
Now you're old and dumb.
I'm old and dumb.
But you're good looking.
We get that. And I got a How About You shirt.
You do have a How About You shirt. It's dirty right now.
I know, man. How About You shirt.
Anyway, man, it's a fun project, but sometimes you can't win them all, right? And this is a project where we were just seeing if we can get it cranked. If the fuel injection pump is a couple $100, I'm not spending a couple $100 just to prove that I can crank this thing, But hey, so we could not crank the John Deere 310, and we could not crank this thing. But other than that, we're batting pretty good. You know what I mean? So you win some, you lose some. You know what I mean?
This is my first fail.
It is.
That out.
On the other videos, he has actually cranked everything. That's right. You're batting 750.
You're batting 750 now.
You're batting 750. We've done 4 together.
Yeah.
And so anyway, hey, listen.
I forgot the backhoe. I didn't get it cranked.
Yeah.
So
we did.
No, my backhoe. The one I just did the other day.
Yeah, but not with me.
Yeah, with you. Okay.
Yeah. Me and you together, we're 750.
You're 750.
Yeah. All right. So hey, look. What, 1, 2, Earnhardt 4. Yeah. Over Tony's left shoulder is going to be a little white circle. That's going to be a subscribe button for my channel. Underneath that white button is a black circle. It's going to say Tony's Tractor Adventure. Hit that. You'll go subscribe to his channel. Over here, and this right here, this is where you click to watch the day we come and actually try to crank this thing with me and my father-in-law. Click on that and watch that video.
Good video.
It is a good video. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you. I look forward to reading your comments. Take care. God bless you guys.